Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you all doing well, sisters, inshallah. And I hope I'm audible. أحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم فقهنا في القرآن والحديث اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا آمين. Alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us all again to sit here and learn something from Quran. May Allah allow us to make this time beneficial in true sense and learn something. After so many days, subhanAllah, I'm reminding you all sisters, before you sit for the class, please make a check on your niyyah. Why we are sitting here? Alhamdulillah, in the very first class, we learned that if we are going to do something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we're going to learn, if we are going to attain knowledge, to gain knowledge, then inshallah, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will be counted as worship. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to sit here. So let's take a check on our niyyah, if you're doing it only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah allow us always to do things with ikhlas. Ameen. Barakallahu fikunna. Alhamdulillah. I'm glad to see you all today in the class. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with ikhlas and istiqamah, with steadfastness upon learning and upon teaching. Ikhlas and istiqamah, these are the two great blessings. Alhamdulillah. The one who is given with these two blessings, it is hopefully, inshallah, that person will get the reward in true sense. We do many things daily, a lot of things we do with the good niyyah, but at some point we lack the ikhlas. Our niyyah, subhanallah, turns to something else. So we all have to always take a check on our niyyah. Always keep checking the niyyah, why we are doing these things. So if we're going to do something worldly thing as well, then obviously our work will be done. No doubt, our work will be done, but with the changing of niyyah, a slight changing in the niyyah can increase our rewards in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right, let's move towards the lesson. Yesterday, there were few sisters in the class, and I listened the first 3 ayat from Surah An-Nas, and we completed the surah, and we decided that we will, in the next class, we will learn the Tajweed rule and not something from the Nazra. Sister Varda Nashir, Barakallahu Fiki, welcome to our class. Inshallah, may Allah make it easier for you to cover up all the previous classes. We have not covered so much. This is our lecture, I guess, class 10. So inshallah, you can listen during the week. We have off days, Monday to Thursday. So inshallah, you can cover up. Barakallahu Fiki. In the previous class, we learned some rules, 2 rules, one for qalqala and the second one for the bold letter. Who will explain the rule of qalqala? Inshallah, you can raise your hand or you can enter in the chat as well. Barakallahu feekunna. How many are the qalqala letters and how to do qalqala? Shivana, barakallahu feeki. Name the letters. Which five? Barakallahu feeki, Aisha. What is the code word of these letters? Inshallah, you can say by opening the mic. You can raise the hand. I will unmute you. I want to check the pronunciation of the code word if you sisters know the correct pronunciation. Yes, barakallahu feekum. Let me unmute you all. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Aisha, barakallahu feeki.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So we will read Kalkala with bouncing the letters like Ako, Ako, Abe, Aj, Ade.
Barakallahu feeki. What is the code word for these letters to remember these letters?
Kutub Jad,
Qutubu Jaddin.
Kutubu Jadi,
Jaddin.
Jaddin. Okay.
Yes, barakallahu. Qaf tamaku, qa damatu, ba damabu, jim dal jad, dal shad. Sorry. Dal double kasra din. Qutubu Jadd. So this is the code word. So when we read these letters, we make a bounce or jerk on the letters. Barakallahu feeki. On these five letters. This is the easier way to learn. Qaf, Qa, Ba, Jim, Dal. These five letters. 1 second, sister. Okay, Barakallah Fikun, Alhamdulillah. This is clear for you all, sisters. So the sisters who are not present in the previous classes, they can learn as well that these are the haruf qalqala, and we're reading these letters with jazm. When there comes jazm on these letters, these five letters, we make a jerk like aq, at, ab, aj, ad. The sound of the letter will be bouncing. Okay. So other than these five letters, whatever the letter, whichever the letter comes, we don't make the jerk. All the other letters come simply, are pronounced simply with jazm, without making bounce or jerk. Now let's, what are the huruf mustahaliya? And how many are the huruf mustahaliya? Yes, Aisha, barakallahu fiki.
Haruf al-Musta'ariya are 7. Kha,
Hmm.
Sad, Dad, Ta, Dha, Qaf, and Ghain.
And do you know the code word?
Yes.
Let's say. Uswa.
خص ضغط
Yes, very good. Inqir.
قيض.
Yes, barakallah. So these seven letters, whenever these letters, we have to pronounce these letters, we always pronounce them heavily or boldly. These are heavy letters. Kha, Sad, Dad, Ghain, Kha, Qaf, Za. So this is the code word to remember these letters. Khusra, Daqin, Qiz. No matter if these letters have kasra, fatha, dhamma, whatever they have, they're always read heavily. Kha, Sqad, Dad, Ghain, Kha, Qaf, Gha. Shabana, you wrote lam as well. So no lam, not lam. Also not ha. Khusra, kha, swad. Okay, barakallahu fiki, no problem. And the other two letters, alif and ra, they come sometimes bold and sometimes they are read light. So we have some certain conditions on those two letters and those three letters, alif, lam, and ra. What are those conditions? Inshallah, we will learn in the next classes, not now. For now, keep in mind that these seven letters are always read heavy. These seven letters are always read heavier, no matter if they have kasra, if they have dhamma, if they have fatha on them. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, we are done with Huruf Mustali and Huruf Qalqala. Sisters, if you have any questions, then inshallah you can ask. Then we will go to the Makharij. Can you give me some examples from Quran? If you remember any ayah with these Haruf Mustaliya and Haruf Qalqala. Okay, let's see from, yes, Aisha, can you give, let me unmute you. Yes, Fareen, Barakallahu Fiki. Barakallahu Fiki, Shabana. Yes, Fareen, inshallah, you can say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kalkala letters,
Mm-hmm.
um, they are Qaf, Ta, Ba, Jim, Dal.
Barakallahu Fiki. Can
And
you give any example
Sur
from Quran if you remember
yes.
for Qalqala?
Surah Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. Surah.
Yes, very good, Barakallahu Fiki. Here you can see the Qaf is the heavier letter, the
Yes.
bold letter, and also it is from the Haruf Qalqala. It is from Haruf
Yes.
Mustaliya and Haruf Qalqala as well. So we can see this qul. So it will be read heavier. We have read that the Haruf Mustaliya are always read heavily. Qul. It will not be like qul. Some people read it
Qul.
light. So you don't have to read light. And again, let's see the Alkala. We have read that Qutubu Jaddin, Qaf, Qa, Ba, Jim, Dal. Whenever they come with Jazm, we have to make Kalkala. We have to make a jar. So here you can have a question that we have this Kasra on Qaf. Then why we making jar? And why we are giving it Jazm? So this is the rule of Waqf, of stopping. We have some stopping rules as well, how to stop on an ayah, how to stop on a word in Quran. Then when we stop on some words, some letters, the letters there's a fast change, or we have to make some changes while stopping. So when there is a letter with fatha dhamma kasra, we ignore the letter while doing work, while stopping there. So here we have to stop. Then it will not be read as like al falaqi, but al falaq, falaq, falaq. You can see I'm not reading it like al falaq. No, we have to make a jerk here. Al falaq. And the qaf has this attribute that whenever there is jasm on it, its sound bounces. So it will be falaq, falaq. Okay. Barakallahu fikum. In this surah again, you can see this ba, waqab, waqab, qaf from the heavy letters, and ba from the harufe qalqala. Qaf will be read heavier, and ba will jerk while making work here. So the fatha sign will be ignored, and it will be changed into jazm. Okay, when we will do work, then this fatha sign will change into jazm. And we know that whenever there is jazm on haruf qalqala, qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal, we have to make a jerk. So it will be read waqab, waqab. Okay, not waqab. No, not like this. We have to make a jerk. Again, in the next ayah, you can see in the last, this is dal. And dal is also among haruf qalqala. So it will be fil uqad, qaf again, qaf heavier, and dal from huruf qalqala. Uqad, al uqad. And you can see that while reading a lam with jasm, I'm not making a qalqala. I'm not making jasm. Sorry, jerk. So it will not be feel. Feel. Some people make the jerk on lam as well whenever it comes with jasm. So no, we don't have to make the jerk on lam because it is not among haruf qalqala. Okay, so it's fil uqad, al uqad, dal with jerk. Again, hasad, hasad, hasad. There are some examples sisters gave in the chat, like Shabana gave ahad, yes, barakallahu fiki, samad, halaq, waqab, hasad, at'amahum. Yes, Aisha, barakallahu fiki. At'amahum. In Surah Al-Quraysh, we have this word, at'amahum. Twa with jasm. So these 5 letters, Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal, whenever they come with jasm, we have to make a jerk here. And we learned one more rule today of stopping on a letter when we have this letter other than haruf madda, alif, waw, ya. We have some other rule for haruf madda other than these haruf madda. If there comes a letter among the Arabic letters with fatha, dhamma, or kasra, we ignore this sign, this symbol on it, fatha, dhamma, or kasra, and we turn the sign into jasm. So the last letter, if it has fatha, dhamma, or kasra of the word, then it is turned into jasm. So here we are doing work, we are stopping. So that's why we are giving it jasm and reading jasm instead of kasra. And when we're gonna give jasm to a letter, then we have to see if this letter has some attribute, some special attribute or not to read it, some special sifat. So this this attribute in qaf is qalqala. So when we're gonna give it jasm, then we have to do qalqala. So we will do qalqala here. All the other letters, they will not come with qalqala. You can see that we read this surah. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. We're not giving nas a jerk or bouncing sound. So we're not giving seen nas. No, it's wrong because we have only five letters. You can see that when we stopped on a nas, we ignored this symbol kasra, and we changed it into jazm. So we have this rule in whenever reading Quran, you have these letters from harufe mufridat from Arabic alphabets, and they have kasra, dhamma, or fatha. We ignore the symbol while doing waqf on the last letter, and we change it into jazm. I hope it's clear, inshallah. Okay, till here, alhamdulillah, we have seen some examples from for huruf qalqla and huruf mustaliya. Now, inshallah, let's move to the next makhraj. We have only 5 minutes. I have an assignment for you, sisters. Inshallah, you have to find out some words from Quran with huruf qalqla and huruf mustaliya. 5 words from each letter. 5 words from each letter. So alhamdulillah, we are done with the makharij till ra, and today we're gonna learn the makhraj for ta, dal, and kha. So we learned that in the last week we learned about Sister Nema Shifa. Whatever you missed from the lesson, inshallah, you can cover up from the YouTube. Okay, if your network is not strong and you are struggling in listening, then we have discussed some important rule today. So inshallah, you can see the recording as well. Barakallah feek. Okay, so today we're going to learn the makhraj of these 3 letters, kha, dal, and ta, and the makhraj of these 3 letters is same. Kha, dal, and kha are read from the same makhraj, which is when the tip of our tongue touches to the root of upper 2 front teeth, which are Sanaya Aulia. Who will tell me about Sanaya Aulia? What is Sanaya Aulia? Barakallahu fiki. Always among as-sabiqun al-awwalun, Sister Aisha. Barakallahu fiki.
Sinaya Ulia, these tongue, our upper tongue, upper two tongue, sorry, upper teeth.
Upper, yes, upper 2 teeth. Barakallahu
Upper
fiki.
teeth.
Upper front 2 teeth. Yes, barakallahu fiki. So when the tip of our tongue touches, this tip of our tongue touches the root here, the root of upper 2 front teeth. Then these 3 letters, kha, dal, and ta are pronounced. So you can see that they have same makhraj, but they have different attributes. When we will learn the sifatul huruf, then inshallah we can distinguish more clearly. For now, inshallah, I will give you some tips how to make the sound different of letter ta and letter kha. And inshallah, we have learned the attribute of letter kha, alhamdulillah. So let's pronounce these letters. The first one is this. What you have to do, you have to touch the tip of your tongue to the upper front 2 teeth, to the roots of upper 2 front teeth. Place the tip of your tongue to the roots of upper 2 front teeth, and then pronounce it. Kho, kho. Inshallah, read after me. Kho. Then read this. Dal, dal. Similarly, place the tip of your tongue to the roots of upper 2 front teeth. Dal, dal. And the last one, this ta with 2 dots on it. Ta, ta, ta. Place the similarly, like you did with kha, dal, and ta. And inshallah, you have to pronounce this together, with the tip of your tongue touching the roots of upper 2 front teeth. So this is the makhraj of these 3 letters. I hope it's clear, inshallah. Shall we learn one more makhraj? You can see that from this makhraj 3 letters are pronounced. I guess we should learn one more makhraj. We can learn the makhraj of letters. Okay, barakallahu fikunna. I don't want to make a burden on you all, sisters. I want to take slowly, but inshallah, learn properly. Okay, the next makhraj. One second, sisters. Okay, sisters, barakallahu fikunna. So we have the next makhraj. Inshallah, barakallahu fiki. May Allah make it easier for you, Sister Rashida. So the next makhraj is same for the 3 letters: Gha, Zal, and Sa. Gha, Zal, and Sa. How? When the tip of your tongue touches here, not to the root, but the banks here to the tip of your upper 2 front teeth. Ameen, barakallahu fiki. So these 3 letters are pronounced. Before in the makhraj of ta, dal, and qa, you were touching it with the roots of the teeth. But now you're not going to touch the roots, but to the front of the teeth. Okay, here on the in the tip of the teeth, or you can say the bank of the teeth here. Here, not to the root. So these 3 letters will be pronounced: Tha, Zal, and Gha. Tha, that's pronounced only upper 2 front teeth. Okay. Tha, and you will notice that there is no whistling sound. Mostly people do mistake while pronouncing these letters, that they add the whistling sound in these letters. So we don't have to add the whistling sound. So there's no whistling sound while pronouncing these letters. It will not be like sa, tha, tha, and then the next one. Inshallah, read after me. Tha, tha, then zal, zal, zal. Softly. These letters are pronounced softly without any whistling sound or some people try to read strongly when they make the voice of the letter strongly, then they add the whistling sound. So inshallah, avoid the whistling sound. And the next one, wo, zo, wo. I hope it's clear, inshallah. Now we have no, not, you don't have to take the tongue out. The tongue will remain in inner side. Only the tip of the tongue will touch the upper two front teeth. In ta, dal, and ko, the tongue will, tip of the tongue touches the roots, and in tha, dal, and gha, it touches to the banks of the teeth, upper two front teeth. Okay, so we have these two letters, kha and tha. They have similar sound. We have these two letters, gha and zal. They have similar sound. So how to make different? They have this. This is kha. This is tha. This is gha. This is zal. So you can see that these two letters, kha and gha, these are among the haruf mustaliya. You can notice that. So while reading these kha and gha, what you have to do, you have to raise the back of your tongue or the root of your tongue towards the palate. When you will raise the root of your tongue towards palate, then the sound will become heavier. And while reading haruf mustaliya or bold letters, khussa, dha, khin, we have learned that we will make the sound heavier by raising the root of our tongue towards the palate. So when reading this, keep into mind the makhraj of tha and take care of the makhraj, which is to touch the tip of your tongue to the roots of upper two front teeth. So do the same with the makhraj. Kho also raise the back or the root of your tongue towards the palate. So it will be kho, kho. You can notice that the sound is becoming heavier. But when reading this ta, you don't have to raise the root of your tongue towards palate. Keep your lips straight, normal, and keep the tongue normal, and just take care of the makhraj. I'm saying this one now. And with this gha, what you have to do, take care of the makhraj, and then raise the root of your tongue towards the palate, then the sound will become heavier. So it's gha, gha, gha. And with this zal, just take care of the makhraj and don't keep your tongue normal and keep your lips normal. So it's zal, zal, this one now, zal. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, we have learned two makharij today, and also we did some practice on harufe mustaliya and harufe qalqala. So I have this assignment for you sisters. Inshallah, you have to find examples for harufe qalqala and harufe mustaliya from Quran. For each letter, you have to find 5 examples. Okay, for harufe qalqala and harufe mustaliya. Also, inshallah, revise all the previous makharij we have learned so far. Inshallah, I will take your test on Monday. And the test will be oral. And I will try to make a quiz as well. And inshallah, we have this Google quiz test this week, inshallah. All the things which we have learned till now. So today it's Sunday, and your quiz will be on Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have 3 days. Inshallah, cover up previous lectures, previous lessons, and try to revise all the things. I will take your test on Thursday. It will be in Google quiz form. Inshallah. If you have any questions, inshallah, you can ask sisters. Otherwise, if you end the class. Makharij after okay, sisters, inshallah I will send all these makharij in group as well in notes, and then inshallah you can understand more better. Monday, sorry, on next Friday in our next class, inshallah. Yes, full surah, Suratun Nas. Suratun Nas and the Tajweed rules test of Makharij and some other rules which we have learned. Its test will be in Google quiz form. The reason I want to take the test in Google quiz because when I take test on Zoom in class, it takes too much time, and then we don't have much time to learn if we take test. We don't get much time for learning. So inshallah, from now onward, I will take your test in Google form, Google quiz form. So inshallah, revise all the previous lessons. See you all in next class on Friday, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته